Hello, and welcome to another episode of Walk the Dog Cinema. And today, just getting back from work and getting Roka out and about. She's been eagerly awaiting my return so we can go on our nice walk, and I can discuss another movie with you all. This time I took a gander. I'm kind of hitting some action movies. I hadn't seen this one before, Jackie Chan's Miracles. To say interesting for Chan, to some degree, yes, and to some degree, no. It kind of follows in line with Sylvester Stallone's Oscar and, some more lighthearted, like Jackie with Meals on Wheels and things like that. But this is a cute movie. It's got some good action set pieces and all, but that's the movie we're going to discuss as we get the Roka dog walked. So yeah, Miracles. It's kind of a remake. Similarities with kind of like a Pennies from Heaven. Basically, Jackie Chan's like this down on his luck guy who buys a rose from this peddler lady, kind of gets crossed up in a mix with some Godfather like people in China and becomes basically a good guy Godfather with this empire. And broad comedy ensues. There is some pretty cool action sequences, like a lot of Jackie Chan movies. Seen quite a few Jackie Chan movies. This one I'd never seen. It's on HBO Max, so if you ever want to check it out and never seen it, there it is. But kind of got into the mood of wanting to do this because there's a few John Woo movies that are coming out on Blu-ray that I'm getting a hold of, so I'm going to be checking those out. So down the line, I just kind of wanted to get a refresher and get into some Hong Kong cinema here and do some reviews on those, and as we kind of come into the Christmas season. But yeah, this is a different fare for Jackie on a certain level. He's done broad comedy. Comedy on this level could be each your own. You got British humor, and in one sense you got Hong Kong humor. So again, comedy, especially in this time frame with Hong Kong cinema, was rather broad. There's some slapstick, and so obviously depending upon how you take humor and some of the broad jokes in that regard, it will depend on your mileage here. I find a lot of the humor funny. It's very reminiscent of some old silent film stuff that Jackie was a big fan of. Kind of Three Stooges, Buster Keaton, Harold Lloyd. He was really into a lot of that, and this movie kind of feels like it could be almost black and white in that regard. So it has this endearing kind of enchanted quality to it that I do like. Jackie did film it. It has some great action sequences. I mean, they're not anything that are just mind-bending, but they're fun when they do crop up. And like I said, it has very broad humor. Like I said, Oscar comes to mind if you've never seen that with Sylvester Stallone. If you have, that's kind of the thought process to me that it comes to. I'm not saying this one duplicates that. I'm just saying that they're kind of similar in that regard within the humor context, with this one being just a little bit more broad. I like some of the side characters. I like the actor who they recruit to be Jackie's dad or uncle. I kind of forgot. I mean, I watched it in I think it's Cantonese with subtitles. There's a lot going on, so sorry if I get a little confused from it, but anyhow, he's pretty funny. He's a con man who kind of has a heart of gold in one sense, but he's a con man. And through this, though, he kind of sees the light of day, but he still has this kind of endearing con man quality that only the 80s could kind of do. It's kind of a weird thing, but I don't. That's the best I can explain it. He is pretty funny though. And Nina Moy is in it. Always liked her. I like her character in Drunken Master 2. She did quite a few of the movies with Jackie, and she's always, to me, been really good with that kind of broad, comedic, over-the-top kind of character, and she's great here. And like I said, it's got a very endearing quality. The other basis of it is that the rose that he always perches off for luck, that lady, he tries to help her out because basically he got helped out by the rose, and makes like to help her like showcase her daughter's coming back and is gonna ask her hand in marriage, and it ends up being this like zillionaire guy. So they try to make her rich, and there's this like whole plot with all that, and it gets very slapsticky and stuff, and it's fun, and you get like Godfather warfare going on from another rival gang, and that's where you get a great fight in like this I guess where they make clothes or cotton or whatever. Maybe it's a cotton mill of some kind, but that one's kind of interesting. There's some ingenious stuff that they do in it. Some stunts that you, of course, go, oh my gosh, that's just crazy. There's a rickshaw chase like part where he's pulling one and riding in it and doing all sorts of crazy stunts like he always does. So it's fun, it's enjoyable. It's more lighthearted Jackie fare. So, you know, your mileage varies with Jackie Chan. I get that. This isn't, you know, the Rush Hour and a little bit older Jackie. This is like prime, you know, right in that heart where he was doing Police Story and Super Cop. Well, Police Story 3, Super Cop, you know, Armor of the Gods 1 and Armor of the Gods 2, and some just crazy stuff coming out of it, where he busted his head open and almost died, and just some wild stuff. So this one is one of his personal favorites. It was a box office bomb. On some level I can see why, but kind of has an enduring quality. But it's worth the watch. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite Jackie Chan movie is. I'd love to hear about it. Otherwise, please subscribe, and see you on our next walk.